Howdy, welcome to the second episode of Playing Through. My name is Kortan. I'm the head coach here at Aggie Men's Golf. We're home this week after a great event in Nashville at the Vanderbilt Legends Collegiate. The Aggies finished third. It was a great event with 13 other SEC teams. Brandon Smith was our lead player, finishing third for the week with some great golf. It was a great event, 13 other SEC squads, a great conference, very competitive, extremely challenging. We're excited to get back on the road next week to Alabama. With me today, I've got Brandon Smith. Brandon, let's talk a little bit about Vanderbilt Legends.
Yeah, the golf course was really scoreable, especially compared to the Blessings the week prior. I think we had a good game plan with what we wanted to do with our games whenever we got back home from Blessings, and we attacked what we needed to attack and took that to Vanderbilt, and was able to make a bunch of birdies myself, and the team ended up having a chance to win that last day coming down the stretch, and unfortunately we weren't able to pull it off, but still looking forward to one more chance to get it done in Alabama next week.
You had a great event, finishing third. Willie Pacey threw a couple really good rounds in there and got some other nice rounds from the rest of the squad, Walker Lee, Sam Bennett, and Dan Erickson. Really a great team effort. To have a chance to win going into the last 9 holes, what does that do? What does that do for you?
I think it's cool just knowing that all the guys are clicking, even though we may not have all been there like at our peak. Like, I know Walker wasn't pleased with the way he played for all 3 days. I'm sure Dan felt like he could have gotten a lot more out of it, and even the other 2 guys. But I know that I was playing some really good golf. I might have gotten off to a little bit of a slow start the 3rd day compared to where I would have liked to have been, but it was just cool knowing that we were there pretty close to the top of the leaderboard in an all-SEC tournament, knowing that even though we weren't all peaking at the right time, we still had a chance to win. So it's really exciting.
Yeah, playing against the other SEC schools is always a challenge. It's a great golf conference. You posted great scores all 3 rounds, finishing third for the event, but the second round was 63. Your low score as an Aggie. What felt a little different that day?
I just think my preparation leading up to that day was just spot on. Like, I've been doing a lot of things right here at home, not only physically but mentally, and I just knew something was going to click for me that day for some reason. I know some people texted me, good playing after that first day, and I figured something out on the range after the first day, just knowing that it was pretty close, but I felt like I was really going to click that next day. And I told those people that texted me, I was like, just wait for tomorrow. And I felt great when I woke up, got out of bed, got the body warm and ready to go, and I kind of got in rhythm early and was off and running.
What do you take away from the competition and the college experience?
I would say just being able to play against all the great players around, not just the SEC, but around the country. This year we're limited with COVID, only playing against SEC schools, but just competition, trying to outwork the guy next to you. I've just always tried to convince myself that if I can outwork the people here at home and do all the things right here, then that's going to translate to what we do on the road. And I think that can definitely have huge benefits in not just the athletics world after school, but also in the workplace. And I just feel like any time that you can outwork the guy next to you, it's going to end up paying off in the long run.
So on the road, let's talk a little bit on the road. What do you do in the off time on the road?
Last week we were all really into this phone game called Slither.io. We were all, some guys wouldn't even shower. We'd just go straight to the couch after the round and hop on the phone and just compete. We can't get enough competition, I guess, because we compete on the course and we get back to the room and we're just competing on our phones. So we play a little bit of that, and then obviously try to sneak in a couple naps before dinner.
Before dinner. Video games on the phone. Wow. I thought we were more advanced than that. To stay fresh, what do you do? What do you snack on? What's the best thing for you?
I've been big on hydration lately. Not only just to stay healthy, but I feel like I lose a lot of weight on the road, so just trying to keep the water weight up. I feel like it keeps the pounds on me, and I am the CEO of PB&Js during the round.
I can attest to that. We go through some PB&Js. So what music's going through the ears when we're getting ready or post round?
Him and I are pretty similar since we've been roommates for the last 2 or 3 years, but I'd say I'm majority hip hop, rap, a little bit of R&B if I'm in the feels, but even some EDM every once in a while, or some Linkin Park, some classic rock. I'm kind of all over the board. I'll even listen to some country, but it's just not my music of choice. But getting pumped up before a round, I'd say some Linkin Park or some Lil Durk, Lil Baby, some of that.
You've played a bunch of tournaments, competed a lot for this program. What What still gets you going?
I would say just wanting to be right there at the end of the season in the spring. Hopefully we get the opportunity to play against all the schools across the country in the NCAA championship and even the SEC championship at the end of April. But you know, when I came here, or even before I got here, my goal was to win national championship as a team and even have a chance to win individually. So I've thought about that almost each and every day since I've been here for the last 5.5 years, and I think that's what still gets me out of bed and excited in the mornings when I come out here and practice, just wanting to be there at the end of the year.
You've been part of, obviously this is your sixth team. Where do you rate this team?
It's weird. I even ask myself that question too, because you look back at some of the teams we've had in the past, especially the year, I guess it was fall 2017 through spring of 2018, when we won a bunch and we were the #1 team in the nation. We had Chandler, Cameron Champ before he turned pro, and when some of those guys leave, you think, oh my gosh, what's going to happen now? Like, it seems like we're going to fall off. But you know, you get guys like Sammy that come in, start playing really good golf for us, and I feel like talent-wise, we're as far up there as I've seen since I've been here. So it's cool seeing the differences between when I first got here and what we're like now, and how guys have kind of stepped it up when other guys have left.
Yeah, we've got a good group. A good group of players, a lot of talent, some really hard workers, and you're certainly one of those guys. Congrats on a good event. Let's go get one in Alabama.
Let's do it.
All right, that's it for the second episode of Playin Through. We head to Alabama this weekend for our final event of the fall against another all-SEC field. You can follow us on GolfStat and Twitter, and we'll see you down the road. Thanks.